That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. It might not look like much, but human souls are very powerful. If you die, your soul sticks around. Any old monster could grab. So, try not to get yourself killed. Lucky for little old you, your old friend Flowey's here to help you. Want to stay alive? Then see if you can dodge this. Wow, you're a real natural. It's almost like you've done this before. Keep that up and you'll be out of here in no time. Hey, do you hear that? Sounds like someone's coming. Well, that's my cue to leave. But don't worry, I'll be watching. Oh, is someone there? Ah, well, howdy, human. I'm Asgore, guardian of the ruins. Now, I know I might look scary, but I mean you no harm. But I guess the cloak does look a little spooky. At any rate, are you all right? That bandage looks awfully old, and you must have fallen a long way. I've got an idea. Why don't I take you somewhere safe? We could sit by the fire, sharing stories and tea. It's just a short jaunt from here, and I promise to protect you. This way, human. Whoa. But I do hope the flowers soften the atmosphere. Yeah, when you first saw him, he's just a regular flower. After all, this is working, right? After all, this place used to be so barren and depressing. So this is your garden? Why, yes, it is. Do you like it? Well, yeah. I'm amazed you can even grow stuff down here. But that would explain the weird talking flower. A talking flower. That's odd. So you don't know him, but he's... Golly, that was rude. And after I spent all that time helping you. Look, kid, I'm just a lonely little old flower. All I want is a pal I can depend on. But I'm not good with big boss monsters. So could you ex-nay on the overflay? But what's the big deal? He's not that scary. Maybe, but I don't want to slow you down. Still, don't worry about little old me. I'll meet you down by the candy bowl. Human, was that the flower you mentioned? Forget it. Let's keep going. Well, if you're sure. For some reason, this place feels familiar to you. Feeling your determination. Strange. These vines weren't here before, but I was never fond of this puzzle anyway. You say that like there's more of them. Oh, that's because there are. They're ancient, if inconvenient, staple of monster culture. Great for warding off intruders, but pressing the same switches, memorizing mazes, it's a hassle to say the least. So this is basically a video game dungeon made real. I suppose, though this is actually quite convenient for us. One less lesson perhaps, but at least it'll save us some time. Actually, the ruins used to contain many dangerous puzzles. This is not Underswap. I will fight you on this. I will fight you so much on this. I will fight you so badly on this. This is not Underswap. Spikes, pitfalls, to contain many. It wasn't the safest environment for kids at all. Oh, you mean you took him out? That's kinda lame. Oh, you sound like an old friend of mine. He has a certain passion for spikes as well. But while it may seem disappointing, consider the risks. Spikes are sharp and can easily injure the inexperienced. But I've put together some alternatives that you may still enjoy. Well, as long as I can still do something, I guess that's cool. Oh, you will, but first, take a look around. I'll meet you in the next room whenever you are ready. Please remember to visit the Spider Bake Sale to show your support. Oh, sorry. Please remember to visit the Spider Bake Sale to show your support. Please don't step on the flowers. Just a pointless switch. As you flip it, a cheery tune plays. Let's see. This is just I will smite you down, Lopez. But ultimately, you just wasted your time. Why, thank you, weird sassy voice. That was so helpful. Ribbit. Oh, are you with Asgore? Yep, I guess I am. Then you're very lucky. He's the kindest fellow you'll ever meet. He's always inviting us to his home and serving us wonderful tea. I'm sure he'll do the same for you. Ah, human, how did it go? I, met a frog? They seemed nice enough. Good. I'm sure there are many friendly faces here. However, that won't always be the case. Well, that's reassuring. It's not that I wish to scare you, but some monsters are rather wary of humans, and in such cases, they may very well attack. Thus, it is important that you learn how to defend yourself. Fortunately, this training dummy... Oh, hi, Asgore. Are you here to see the dummy? Well, I was. Oh, well, they're not here. But I guess that was obvious. Sorry. This is awkward, isn't it? Maybe I should go. Now, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. In fact, human, why don't you say hello? This is a wonderful opportunity to make a new friend. But I just weigh them down. Jeez, talk about a low self-image. It's almost like... You suddenly feel a bit uneasy, but what will you do? Hey, you never know. Maybe you'll lift my spirits. Oh, I get it. Okay, you can come over here, or not. Poor Napsta. Thank you again, Bob, for the blue super chat. It's up to you. Here comes... Oh. Here comes Napstablook. No, I can do that over. Here comes Napstablook. Napstablook. Attack 10, defense 10. This shy spirit secretly sequences 6 singles. Oh, they're not that great. I don't know what to say. Sorry. Alright, so let's see. Why would they kill them? Jazzy music fills up the room. Spada? I can do that better. Jazzy music fills up the room. You hum to the music. Napstablook shuffles awkwardly. Oh, you like it? I guess I can turn it up. Asgore starts whistling too. You continue to hum. A few froggets gather by the door. It's funny. I was kind of scared. Smells like ectoplasm. You tell Napstablook they are beautiful. They scoot back, blushing. I'm not worth it. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. A Whimsun pokes its head inside, then scurries away. You pose dramatically. The crowd goes wild. Oh, you're pretty good. Someone is showering you in rose petals. You twirl around, catching a flower in your teeth. The room is filling fast. I bet my cousin would. Well, that can wait. Let's wrap this up. The crowd is speechless. It's time for the closing act. You combine a backflip with the splits, nailing the landing. The crowd gives a standing ovation. Though Napstablook ducks behind you, they still manage to smile. That was pretty fun. And impressive, too. I had no idea you were so talented. Yeah, you were really great, human. Golly, Napstablook, you both put on a great show. Oh, gee. Oh, come on. Your music is half the show. I just did some lousy improv. Nothing fancy. On the contrary, that just makes it more impressive. I'm sure you'll both be talk of the ruins for quite a while. Oh, no. All that pressure. I don't think I can take it. Oh, dear. I didn't mean to worry you. Well, what if I keep him busy for a while? That may be for the best. No. No personalities are changed. Every character has their normal personality unless their circumstances changed it. This AU just changes the circumstances from a catalyst event at the start of the AU that you learn later in the AU. This AU is best AU. But since you're a human, I'm sure it won't be too hard. Well, we're almost at the fun part, human. Soon you'll be knee-deep in an assortment of puzzles. But are you prepared for the challenges ahead? Go ahead, do your worst. Ah, well, I don't think you'd want my worst, child. But these challenges will still test your wits and limits. But so long as you stay prepared and determined, I'm sure you'll triumph. Whimsum approached meekly. For some reason, it's holding a sock? You ask Asgore if he has a pen. He looks confused at first, but soon digs into his pocket. You take the sock. You sign the sock. You are positively insane. Shaking, Whimsum thanks you before fluttering off. You win. Line up the bridge seeds to complete the path. If you get stuck, just ring the bell blossom. You can't shake the feeling that they don't belong here. Great job, human. I knew that you could do it. Thanks. This was pretty easy. Maybe so, but I figure that it's best to start simple. Still, if you want a challenge, I have some neat puzzles at home. And you've still got yet to face the rotating hallway in the cracked... Hey, don't give it all away! Okay, why are you all arguing? Like... Happy New Year, Louie. Happy New Year, everyone. Why were people... Okay, why were you all arguing in chat? Anyway. Oh, my apologies. This is what they call a spoily, right? I think you mean spoiler. Ah, yes. I suppose I should brush up on my hip lingo. That is the phrase, isn't it? Well, that time it was. You hear a passing conversation. Oh gosh, no, I had to figure out how to voice you. Greetings, beauties. Though our time together was short, know that I will always remember you. No, we need to do better. Though our time together was short, I know that I'll always remember you. But it's a shame, isn't it, Blookie? Sure, the gardens are gorgeous, but this place lacks a certain spark. But it's quiet and the monsters seem happy. But where's the excitement? Where's the pizzazz? They're dying for entertainment, and they don't even know it yet. Maybe, and worse, they're completely starved of modern conveniences. So what are you going to do? Step 1, introduce my brand and revolutionize the ruins. Step 2, find Shyrid and put on a show they'll never forget. And Step 3, watch our ratings soar. Oh. Is this fast-forwarded? This isn't fast-forwarded. This is gonna be great. This is so great. So, what was that about? Oh, those were the echo flowers. They're a unique breed of plant native to the waterfall region. Aren't they neat? Hey, they're magic flowers. What's not to like? Unless they aren't magic and I just made myself into an idiot. Well, if you'd like, we could read about them later. But the mechanics don't matter as much as the enjoyment they bring. Whoops! I almost forgot! We had a little gathering yesterday. And, well, in my excitement, I may have forgotten to shop. Well, I did drop in out of nowhere, and quite literally too. Still, I do want you to feel welcome, so why don't we shop together? You could even pick out tonight's dinner if you'd like. It's tempting, isn't it? But remember, Flowey is waiting for you. Could we meet later? I kinda want to explore still. Oh, of course! I remember being rather adventurous at your age. But, here, why don't you take this cell phone? Then if you run into a bit of trouble, I'll be one phone call away. You take the phone. It looks more like a brick than anything functional. It doesn't matter. This is mine now. I own it. It's my property. He's not getting it back. Thanks. I'll, try not to get carried away. Now that's all I ask. Be good, alright. I wonder why he's being so nice to me. Well, who am I to complain? I could get used to this. The size of this beanbag chair intimidates you. It's like a black hole from which there is no return. It looks like a calculator of giant shades. What has science done? He's pretty dashing for a box, though. So Asgore picked up another pipsqueak, eh? Well, just so you know, I'm his favorites. Don't get any ideas, chump. Keep dreaming, pal, but I'll believe when I see it. The Moldsmal wiggles and jiggles and sways. It's strangely hypnotic.
Ribbit, we're trying to form an interpretive dance group. Maybe one day we'll be as talented as you, human, or maybe even Metaton. It never hurts to dream big.
The smell of limes makes your stomach rumble. It's like a living jello. Fresh fruits, a salad, and spaghetti. You take a small bite, but your face scrunches up. The salt is overpowering. Plants can't talk, dummy. But you just did. You heard nothing. Hey, Napstablook, you doing okay? Yeah, I remembered I could go through walls, but I worried you, didn't I? Hey, it's normal to worry about your friends, dude. Just don't sweat it, alright? Oh, well, do you want to watch TV with me? My cousin's show is up next, but no pressure. Wait, your cousin's an actor? Yeah, but he's the underground's biggest star. He's cool, confident, and brave. He's cool. He's everything that I'm not. Oh, and he really loves humans. But, don't tell anyone. He's an anti-human weapon, so it might get awkward. He's an Huh. Wow, they really hate us that much. That's why I like it here. There's so many flowers. And Asgore is always looking out for us. Even if we don't deserve it. But out there, a lot of monsters are unhappy. And they might try to hurt you. Or... Oh no. I scared you, didn't I? Sorry. Guess I am a bad friend. No, it's okay. I'm glad you told me. But, well, maybe I can change their minds. Anyway, I'd love to hang out, but I kinda promised to meet somebody. Oh, that's okay. Have fun. What? Animation? Where are we going? Frisk, where are we walking, Frisk? Where are we dropping? Do. Frisk? Frisk, where are we going, Frisk? Frisk! Psst. Kid, behind the pillar. Just checking up on my best friend. I was starting to think you forgot about me. We're still in chapter 2, by the way. We're only 2 chapters in. There's like 40 chapters to this. And we're only 2 chapters in. But we barely know each other. Is he really that desperate? In my defense, you gave some pretty lousy directions, but I swear I never leave you behind. Doesn't even acknowledge the pun. Anyway, you're in luck. The candies room's just up ahead. Just go north down the hall, then north. Then we can really get to know each other. Okay, that sounds like such an uncomfortable line. That sounds like such an uncomfortable line. We can really get to know it. I thought I mentioned this AU is fantastic. Yeah, I've read the entire thing. Many parts of it I've read multiple times. I better be careful. If he's anything like her, then he'll probably try to trap the kid under the thin guise of protection. And I'd rather not get skewered by his pitchfork. But it's still Dad. Cheerful, overly friendly. If he saw me, he'd probably invite me to tea. Maybe he could be useful, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. If I could reset, it'd be one thing. But with the kid back, I gotta stay sharp. I'd hate that I have to play nice, but it's my best shot at those souls. And there are ways to tip the odds in my favor. Until then, I might as well have some fun.
Ribbit, Ribbit, excuse me, human. I have some advice for you battling monsters. If you act a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they won't want to battle me and I should give them mercy. Ribbit, Ribbit. Wow, it's like you read my mind. You humans really are amazing.
No, it was just a lucky guess. Too lucky. So you made it. Well, don't just stand there. Right. Oh, what's wrong? You're looking pretty blue. It's nothing. So, what do you want to talk about? Well, is there anything you'd want to know? Look, why should I trust you? Well, why trust Asgore? You haven't known him much longer than me. I know, but you're kind of sussy. Wow, could you try to be a little grateful? A kid? I even went out of my way to disable that puzzle. Did you forget who showed you the ropes? Okay, I get it. Sorry. It just creeped me out a little bit. You were calling me an old friend or your best friend. Why is that? Well, the truth is, you remind me of an old pal. You're both about the same age, both human, both determined. A shiver goes down your spine. Did something happen to them? You could say that, but it'll be different this time. So, what's your story? There's not much to tell. I'm just a lonely old flower who wants to see the sun again. Problem is, we're all stuck down here. It'd take a miracle to get us out. How is it that it got to be this way? Haven't you heard the stories? Humans started a war and we lost, trapped us in a big magical bubble. That's like Monster History 101. Well, I guess I might have heard a thing or two, but they sound like fairy tales. Well, surprise, it's all real. There's a silver lining. See, that barrier's got one little weakness, human souls, which is why plenty monsters are going to want you dead. Wow, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Oh, but I'm not done yet. See, I've got a little plan to get us out of here. 0 casualties and no strings attached. It's not even a pyramid scheme. But I can't do it alone. I know where this is going. So, what do you need me to do? Golly, you really want to help? Hey, who wants to spend their whole life in the dark? Well, don't expect it to be that easy. I don't. Some monsters hate humans, and I can't blame them. But every monster I've met's been super nice. You deserve better. Then if you're serious, we're gonna need to get out of these ruins. If Flowey kills them, Frisk will reset, that's why. That's why. Frisk has more determination than Flowey. Flowey doesn't have the souls anymore. Yeah, that they do mean all the strings attached. Anyway. If you can get me to the Queen's castle, I'll handle the rest. Shouldn't we tell Asgore about this? Bad idea, kid. But I bet he could help us. Just because he could doesn't mean he will. Then why are you scared of him? Hey, I'm not scared. But he's got all those monsters to protect. So let's keep this between us for now. Well, I guess I could make a good surprise. Oh, before you go, have a candy. You deserved it. It says take one. Take a piece of candy. You took a piece of candy. Press C to open the menu. Take one. Take a piece of candy. You took more candy. How utterly disgusting. Oh, I see what you did. Go on, take another one. Are you sure about this? Come on, what's one more candy? No one will notice. Besides, you're gonna want to stock up for your journey. With me. I hope I don't regret this. Take a piece of candy. You take another piece. You feel like the scum of the earth. Okay, I think I'm good. But what if Asgore wants a candy? Then I'll have to share what I got. Oh, shucks. But you need those. Is one more really gonna hurt? Come on, please. Why don't you take it? But I don't have any arms. But you vines, right? You're no fun. Despite his protest, Flowey takes another candy, but it's too much. The entire bowl spills on the ground. For shame, Flowey. For shame. Well, I hope you're happy. Hey, it was an accident. That's what they all say when they're full of sugary guilt. Look, I'll pick it up. Would that help? Yeah, that's fair. Gotta admit, you almost had me too. Your friendship with Flowey fills you with determination, as does free candy. HP fully restored. Ring ring. Howdy, human. Can you hear me? Though these fancy gizmos and gadgets can be such a hassle to use sometimes. Don't worry, I read you loud and clear. Ah, that's good to hear. Anyway, I just thought I'd check up on you. The store is positively crowded today, so I may be a little bit longer. But I'll try to. Welcome, Blue. You hear a loud thud followed by a series of clinks. For the royalty! No, there's no need to fuss. I don't mind waiting. What's going on? Oh gosh, how do I do Temmie's voice? How the heck am I supposed to do Temmie's voice? How would I do Temmie? Oh gosh, how do I do a Temmie? I have some ideas, but like, I'll just go with, yo, bugs, not cute. I feel like this voice requires shouting. I don't want to shout. Silence, filthy, single-minder. Arf, arf. Whoops. Alright. Howdy, kid. You see these rocks and cracks? Well, don't worry about them. See? That's one less puzzle to worry about. Temmie always shouts at me when I got her their college. Are you gonna do this with all the puzzles? Just the stupid ones. What's wrong with a little teamwork? Nothing, but I don't want you to do everything for me. Come on, leave some puzzles for me. I'd never dream of it, kiddo. Say hello, darling. Howdy, Asgore here. Hey, is everything okay? A bit messy, but I'll survive. And what about you? I'm good, just thought I'd say hi. Howdy. Out of curiosity, which tea do you prefer? Golden flower tea or jasmine? Golden flower? Golden flower. Jasmine. Ah, alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. Click. You know, you don't have to lie for my sake. That's like asking me to drink Flowey tea. You got a point. Ring. I don't suppose you'd consider trying other tea blends, hypothetically speaking. No, I'm not that picky. Oh, good. Not that I was worried. In any case, I'll see you soon. Click. Please be gentle when pushing rocks. They have feelings too. Great. Here comes the big one. Listen, kid. I want you to fall through the floor. Are you serious? Trust me, it's perfectly safe. Asgore made sure of that. Animations. Oh no. I didn't think you'd come over here. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? I can't. I just can't. Just flies away. See? He even left some pillows for you. And thanks to this vine, you won't have to remember the pattern. But isn't that cheating? Come on, you wouldn't download a car. Just think of it as a shortcut. Remember, the fate of the underground depends on us. Isn't freedom worth cutting a few corners? Yeah, I guess I can't argue with that. Dialing. Oh, hello again. How may I help you? Well, I just realized I still don't know much about you. Well, let's see. I have a certain fondness for tea parties, and lately I've gained a greater appreciation for puzzles. But how'd you end up here? That, I'm afraid, is a story's best saved for another day. But it's alright, I've grown fond of these ruins. Just give them more time, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Click. Alright. Trust me, my vocal cords are already feeling the strain. I normally don't do so much. There's so many voices in such a short period. Okay, well, let's continue here. So, you gonna do this puzzle too? Thank you for another blue super chat, Bob. Flowey feels helpful, but not good, to be honest. Nope, it's all yours. Of course he'd leave the easy ones. Well, at least I get something to do on my own. Whoa there, partner! Who said you could push me around? Of all the places to start, one puzzle later. You know, you could have warned me about the talking rock. But I thought you wanted to solve the puzzles. Not if it means running in circles. Hey, you didn't even push all the rocks. Well, I just had a hunch, you know? Does that sound weird to you? Here in the underground, we call that beginner's luck. Dialing. Hey there, Asgorgeous. Oh gosh. As gorgeous. As gorgeous. Anyway, has anyone ever told you that you're hotter than a cup of tea? Oh, this is unexpected. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I'd rather just be pals. Besides, there are others more deserving of your interest. And you're so young. You have plenty of time to find love. Don't make me take the phone away. Click. Look at all the cheese. Oddly, one piece is stuck to the table. Out of the kindness of your heart, you decide not to nibble. I guess I should. Got something on your mind? Nothing serious. We should get going anyway. Sure, but don't forget to hit that yellow thing. So you do know what it is. Maybe. You're the one who keeps touching him. Just another lucky guess. Knowing that the mouse has so much cheese to enjoy fills you with determination. Oh boy, this. Gah! Gah ha ha. Perfect. Now you're totally intimidating. Really.
Simulation complete. We are the Legion.
Excuse me?
Intruder.
Heh heh heh. A human, eh? Boy, are you unlucky. Wait, I don't want to fight. I don't. Buddy chow, pal, broski. Seems like you're about to get a pretty super duper ooper bad time. I'm afraid you got no choice.
Yes, attack for the glory of the swarm.
A trio of troublemakers blocks your path. Dummy. Check. Dummy. Attack 5, defense 5. Dressed to look edgy, but still a softy at heart. No one can buy a hat that's on fire. You're out of your league.
Obey the overmind.
Luke's flexes its tiny arms. No one is impressed. Luke's. Check. Luke's. Attack 6, defense 6. Don't pick on him. Family name, Eyewalker. Get it? Luke's Eyewalker? Get it? Keep looking, kid.
Heed the swarm.
Cotton puffs to fill the air. It'd be funnier if it didn't hurt so much. Megasp. Check. Talk. Talk. You try to reason with Megasp, but it won't listen. That's all you got? Fear our wrath! Will this madness ever end? Perhaps there's an easier solution. Spare. What a wimp. Victory is ours! One of my favorites, the early. Wait, we have to listen to the song really quick. Look at that, this Flowey. It's Flowey, you hear that? Flowey's in the background. Flowey's in the game over because Flowey was formerly God. Thank you, Bob, for another blue super chat. Bad Time Trio on a budget. Oh gosh, who is this? I haven't done this character's voice yet. Give me a moment, I need to quickly figure out how I'm going to do their voice. I don't actually have a good idea for this character. I know who they are. I'm like, kind of on how I'm gonna do their voice. I don't know voices for everyone. I've gotten better. I've figured out voices for most characters that are major. Yeah, just keep in mind, I didn't make this as Inverted Fate. This is a wonderful project, and you should all check out the original as well. But I'm gonna go with Chara. Chara, can you hear me? We want you to wake up. That's the voice I'm going to go with for her for now, and I'll maybe change my mind later. Golly, that was fast. That idiot didn't even remember their candy. Oh well, I could work with this. No, please, I don't want... Oh, wait, no, this... No, please. I don't want to. I can't. This isn't what I want. The cold stone floor rests beneath you once again. As you stir, you let out a groan followed by a sharp, almost pained gasp. Stop it. I... Kid? Flowey? Where were you? Hey, calm down. Those monsters kept attacking, and you weren't. I thought... Didn't I? Die? You barely managed to nod. Look, kid, I wanted to help. I even went to grab you something special, but I got cornered too. And before I knew it, I was back here. Don't you get it, human? Everything reset. Your determination saved you. But it still hurt. I didn't think all the other monsters were... Kid, I know what it feels like. You start to wonder where you'll go. You start to get apprehensive. But you're missing the bigger picture. After all, you've got the power to turn back time. Just like I did. So I could do it again? Anytime you want. But do I have to? Well, you know. Well, it's the easiest way. But I bet if you focus really hard, you could do it right now. Oh, I guess it worked. Told you it would. Oh, that's cool. Hey, don't look so glum, buddy old chum pal. Just think of it like a game. Instead of dying, you get a game over. And if something goes wrong, you can reset and try all over again. Consequences mean nothing now, which means you're above consequences. But what about those monsters? You know, those candies might have helped. Monster candy heals 10 health. Has a distinct non-licorice flavor. That would have been good to know. Well, I've got one more thing that might help. A ribbon? If you look cute, monsters won't hit you as hard. Okay, now, hey, everyone, I'm not sure if you all caught this. I caught this, that's why I'm going to point this out to you. Flowey said the reason that he couldn't help Frisk is the fact that he was trying to get something, but he couldn't bring it to Frisk in time because he was cornered. Flowey hasn't left yet to get this and already has it. Flowey's not just lying, but if Frisk was paying a little more attention, it was provable that Flowey is lying here. Flowey could have helped the whole time, but intentionally didn't until they died. Just the little details. If you look cute, monsters won't hit you as hard. But I still... No, I shouldn't let it get to me. It's like Flowey said, I can reset. There are no consequences. Like a video game. You equipped the ribbon. Thanks, Flowey. I guess you really were looking out for me. Doesn't it go without saying? We are friends now. I'll just try to keep a closer watch this time. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think I'm ready to proceed. Dialing. Asgore? Oh, howdy. Are you alright? You sound a little tense. You consider telling him that you just died, but that's creepy. Thank you for the blue super, Bob. Sorry, Flame, but I gotta go. Bye. Alright, thank you for coming, Bob. You were wonderful to have. Alright. Sorry, I just ran into some meaner monsters? What should I... Did they hurt you? No. Well, maybe a little. But it's not... No. It is my fault. If I were there, they wouldn't have attacked. My optimism, no. My carelessness is to blame. Don't say that. I mean, I'm still here, right? Yes, you are. And for that, I'm incredibly grateful. But you might find yourself in danger once again. If that happens, you must stay determined. I'll do my best. Click. So, as long as you keep that tough tude, nobody will ever. Oh no, a human! Whatever will you do? Wait a sec. Do I know you? Nah, I can't be. If I did, I would have pounded you by now. Well, better brace yourself, kiddo. To battle! Here we go again. Lukes, don't pick on. What? You serious? Lukes is sweating nervously. Don't pick on. You tell Lukes he doesn't have to act tough. Cower in terror! How'd you see through me? Luke seems to have calmed down. Spare. Traitor! Smells like roaches. Migos, talk. You try to tell Migos to chill out. It lets an unholy screech. I don't care! Weaponized cotton was a terrible idea. You ate the monster candy. Your health was maxed out. Bow to the royalty! Seems this bug won't budge. Dummy, talk. You question Dummy's life choices? It doesn't seem much for conversation. Quit bugging me! Dummy wobbles in place. You tell Dummy it's not too late. It can still turn its life around. It looks away. Are you finally breaking through? Oh, bae! Dummy scoots away from Migos, sagging like a floor sack. Hug. You approach the dummy, offering an awkward sibling hug. It tilts forward, hugging back. Its shades slide to the floor. When you offer to put them back, it shakes its head. Let's see. It understands now. It never needed to change. An edgy dummy is just absurd. Tiring of Migos' aimless shenanigans, Dummy excuses itself. You won. Meh, guess I was too harsh. Forgive us, tiny fleshling! You fidget with your new ribbon. Death still weighs on your mind. I know they warned me before, but just don't do it again. Righto. We'll just mosey along. Wow, you really outdid yourself, human. And I see that ribbon serving you well. Yeah, a lot better than I expected. I really owe you one this time. Oh, don't sweat it. Just try to hurry up, yeah? Way ahead of you. Just let me take one last look around, okay? Gotta have some of that spidery goodness, huh? Well, suit yourself. A poster of some spider girl. She's surprisingly cute. Oh my gosh. Does Chara like monster girls? Oh, anyway. Leave 7 gold in the web. Some spiders crawled down and gave you a donut. Or, if you'd like to pronounce it another way, a dune nut. But we don't pronounce it like that. A picnic basket? You wonder how many spiders it takes to lift it. Spider bake sale. All treats are Asgore approved. Escaped. Ring ring. Human, are you doing well? After your last call, well, forgive an old man for worrying. It's okay, I worked it out. So, you still shopping? No, I'm heading out. Please be careful though. If anything were to happen to you, I'd... what am I saying? You're a strong child. I know you'll be fine. Once we meet up though, I'd love to hear about your adventure. Click. Asgore. Don't worry, I already took care of this next puzzle. Escaped. I'm out of here. Ring ring. Hey, is it okay if I call you Dad? Human, are you sure? Well, I don't really think it's weird. I mean, I don't want to make things weird. It just feels right. Frisk already is adopting Asgore. Well, if it would make you happy, then how could I refuse? Is Asgore sniffling? Yes, as long as you're here, I will do my best to care for you. Thank you for giving me a chance. Click. You know, you really gotta watch what you say. Or are you starting to get cold feet? No, it's not. I wasn't thinking. Well, you could reset. No, I meant what I said. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Asgore said to tell you he just left. Please be nice to him, human. He might not look like it, but I can tell that he's been lonely. It's still here. Yes, it was a bit alarming. But you should see them. So persistent, yet so kind. I don't know what will happen, but should anything go awry... Oh, forgive me, but I'll have to call you back later. There you are! And just when I had thought that I'd need to go looking for you. Although, judging by your injuries, it may have been wise to do so. Oh, it's nothing a little candy can't fix. True, but a growing child like you can't rely on sweets alone. Fortunately, the tea should be ready soon. Just follow me. You can live off of tea. As you approach Asgore's home, you start to feel uneasy. You don't want to say goodbye, but you stay determined. Welcome to your new home, human. While we wait for our tea, I have a few more surprises in store. Why don't we take a look? Just a little further. And surprise! There's a room just for you. I will want you to feel like, well, part of the family. Wait, is that the kettle? Well, feel free to look around. In case you're wondering, the further you get into Inverted Fate, the more changes there are. Golden flowers, just like Flowey. Like, there are entirely new areas in Inverted Fate. There is a special area. Happy New Year, Monkey Man. There's a special area between Snowdin and Waterfall, for example. That's not an Undertale. There's a new section of the game after True Lab, but before the final boss fight. There's a new section. There is something that completely replaces Omega Flowey, and it's not Omega Flowey. Look at Mirror. Maybe they will. I mean, I'm not spoiling it. I'm just telling you there's entirely new content. Let's see. Like, there are so many changes. You might think I'm spoiling things. People had years to predict this stuff. Dork outright told them about some of these things, and they still did not figure it out. But yeah, there are like huge changes. Golly, he really outdid himself. You're telling me. But why would he have a kid's room? Just don't get too comfortable, kid. It'll hurt even more if you drag this out. But do we have to go right away? No, you can rest up. Just don't take too long. A Deltarune puzzle? Where did it come from? Hey, look! A pint-sized puzzle for a pint-sized kid. If you're gonna be so arrogant, then why don't you solve it? Hey, I already did most of the work. Now it's your turn. I hear action figures are great for planning battle strategies. Too bad you're not the fighting type. Genocide, genocide. You stare at the toy for a few more moments. Where have you seen this before? The toys still don't interest you at all. Still? Funny, isn't it? You gotta wonder why he has all this stuff. Striped shirts. They look like they haven't been touched in ages. Still an empty photo frame. It looks like it's been dusted recently. These shoes look so worn down. I don't understand. Flowey, what happened here? Believe it or not, I don't know everything, but there's one way to find out. Yeah, Flowey is an educated guess. A box full of oddities. It has socks, stones, and even a live snail. Scandalous? Maybe they're gifts? Crumpled up Sudoku and crossword puzzles. On closer inspection, there's some scribbled out sheet music too. A stack of envelopes addressed to Asgore. A thank you letter and some assorted books too. One is labeled Cooking for Doofuses. A rolled up sleeping bag. It shows signs of wear. So, the legends are true, the rabbit ears are real? You turn it on just long enough to catch a glimpse of that stylish rectangle. Careful, kid, or you'll rot your brain out. There are photo albums, scrapbooks, books on how to make tea, and plenty of botanical handbooks. Whoa, wow, it's a radio. As you turn it on, some folksy tune begins to play. Despite this, the room feels so empty, almost like it's incomplete. Tea. Potted echo flowers, they reverberate with childish laughter. Despite everything, it's still you. Let's just move on. It's Asgore's journal. Inside is a to-do list, some botanical drawings, a note that reads, It has been a long time since I held this much hope. There's also a half-solved Sudoku. It's a trophy. #1 Nose Nuzzle Champs 98. What do you make of it? I mean, he couldn't have won that alone. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. It's a clothes drawer. There are robes, button-up shirts, and a pink hand-knitted sweater that says, Mr. Dad Guy. You wince, closing the drawer. The picture is becoming rather clear. Do you understand now? This is why I told you to reset. You got his hopes up, and now you're gonna break his heart. No, we're going to make things better. So it's not really goodbye, right? Sure, but we won't get anywhere unless we leave. So unless you want to sneak out, you're gonna have to break the news. Even in the ruins, he still has that Santa suit. Macaroni art of a flower for King Dad. Yet again you wince. Bigger than a queen-size bed. So obviously that's a royalty bed. They rest. You found a cup of golden flower jasmine tea. Golden flower tea heals all health. A curious tea blend with a welcoming warmth. It's a history book. Here's a random page. Trapped behind the barrier and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. You feel as though you've read this before. Here's another page. In these trying times, our king and queen became our last beacons of hope. While our king lifted our spirits, the queen offered the wisdom to guide us. And to think they're still scared after all this time. Fresh fruits, like the ones you saw prior. So much chocolate, so little time. 3 little teacups, they're still clean. 2 big chairs, 1 small one. I'd ask, but somehow it doesn't strike you as appropriate. Hello, Frogget. It's a trash can. It's full of crumpled up recipes for butterscotch pie. The heat from the kettle intimidates you too much. You decide to leave it be. The sink is full of white fur. Sticky notes cover the fridge with suggestions on how to improve life in the ruins. There are also child scribbles and inside, snails. Oh, I can't put this off forever. I just hope you'll understand. Ah, it's good to see you up and about, human. Truth be told, there are times when this house gets a little lonely. Not that I'm ungrateful for all those monsters who come to visit, but they have families of their own and... forgive me for rambling. What I mean to say is that I will do my best to provide for you. And if you would like, you can start your very own garden. Perhaps I'll even teach you how to brew tea. And while I'm no professor, I'll try my best to, about that. Is something wrong? I need to go. I need to go. I can't. I'm sorry, but how do I leave the ruins? But you just arrived. Surely you need more rest. Here, why don't I read you a story? It's called Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. Wouldn't that be nice? Don't get me wrong, man. I like it here, and you're so nice. But I want to see what else is out there. Please? I understand, child. The ruins are very small after all. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to show you the way. It's not terribly far from here anyway. Follow me, human. How tense. Don't worry, human. It will be all right. By the way, do you wish to return to the surface? Against your better judgment, you nod. I see. Your friends and family must be worried sick. You want to deny it, but the words fail to form. Then let's carry on. We don't want to keep them waiting. Though I must confess, my knowledge beyond these ruins is limited, and truth be told, you are not the first human to fall. Of course, the Queen is a very kind ruler, and I know she would never wish for any harm to befall you. And yet, the fact remains that our kind has a poor history with humans. Battles were fought, lives were lost, mistakes were made. I want to believe in you, but you've done well. The monsters outside may hurt you, and if they do, I will not be there to protect you. But who have I ever truly protected? The words won't come. Kindness is a virtue, but what if you meet a vengeful soul? What if kindness is no longer an option? I do not wish to see you harm another. Unfortunately, there are times when one must fight. If you are not prepared for this, then I advise you to turn back now. No? Then if you truly wish to leave... Oh boy. Here we go. I have one last request. Forgive me for this. Check. Asgore, 80 attack, 80 defense. What's best for you? Asgore trembles slightly. You tell Asgore you don't want to fight him. I know it's daunting, but please, stay determined. Asgore avoids eye contact. You shakingly say you won't fight. His breathing gets funny for a moment. I am strong. Let me quickly write something down for myself. Okay, anyway. I am strong, human. You have nothing to fear. Just think of it as like a final exam. Asgore trembles slightly. You tell Asgore you won't fight, but the flames keep coming. I am doing this for your own good. So please, fight! Show me you are strong enough to survive. Asgore forces a smile. See, I'm all right. Now, let's continue. White. White. sorry, Pac-Man, I'm doing the canon route. Okay, so I'm doing the canon route here. This is what actually happens in Inverted Fate. I've already done the other routes. In fact, I even formerly had them uploaded. I'm not sure if they're still uploaded. But I'm following the canon route for this, since this is Inverted Fate. I want to capture Inverted Fate for you all. White. 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 1, 2, 3. I have 100% control of this. I could suddenly start sparing Asgore if I wanted. You ask Asgore if you can stop. He shakes his head. Just a little longer. Left, right, right. The flames in Asgore's hands flicker slightly. Oh, Asgore says I have to keep going a little while longer, so I will. Boom! Oh no! Ugh. Well done, human. You are indeed strong. But I fear I was not completely honest with you. You see, a human cannot pass the barrier alone. It takes a monster soul. But most monsters turn to dust when they die. Their souls disappear. Only I and the Queen possess souls strong enough to persist. And Toriel does not deserve such a cruel fate. I am sorry, I lied. But it is for the best. I am to blame. My foolishness, my arrogance, my grief. But I am rambling again. Human, take my soul. Leave this cursed place. You are the future of humanity and monster kind. You are allowed to absorb this. In the game, they don't absorb it in the actual story, but you are allowed to absorb that. And there's special endings for absorbing it. And because that's what happens in canon. Asgore gets killed in canon. They don't actually go too far in the absorb Asgore scenario, but they do briefly cover it. What an idiot! To think he'd make an innocent kid dirty their hands of his dust. He made you a murderer, didn't even consider— Shut up. I'm not. Hey, it doesn't have to be this way. Remember, you have something special. You can make all this pain float away. You want that, don't you? So, do you think you're above the consequences? Yes. Then you know what to do. Continue. Hee hee hee. Sad, isn't it? Yeah, this dialogue isn't canon. This part of the dialogue isn't canon. That dialogue goes to the player, not to anyone else. I mean, I want to do Inverted Fate. This is my favorite AU, and I want as many people as possible to see this because it's such a great AU. Welcome to your... Are you alright? You look a little distraught. Shouldn't you check on your tea? I suppose I should. Well, feel free to look around. What that? Give me a second. There's something has come to my attention. Okay, almost done here. Okay, and proceeding. And so the events repeated as they did before the previous time until... Asgore, what is it, human? You don't have to test me. I'm already strong. Please end stream. I want to pick up on this tomorrow. Let's at least finish Asgore before we end, okay? Let's at least finish the Asgore plotline. Like, that'd be so awkward to not finish Asgore. Human, I don't. Tell me, do you wish to return to the surface? I see. I think I understand what is happening, but I am afraid I can't back down. The monsters in these rooms have always hurt, or have already hurt you, so I need to know that you can survive without my protection. Please understand, young one, I am doing this for you. You consider telling Asgore that you've killed him. Once again, that'd be creepy. Alright, so Asgore round 2. But you all should really play this game. You all should really play this game because this has secret endings and everything. Human, what are you doing? The secret endings aren't canon to this fan game. Or, well, it's official, it's canon. This fan game is 100% canon. Every secret ending plays out exactly how it would. It's free. It's completely free. You don't even have to download it, but you can download it. Please, fight. I need to see if you're ready for the trials ahead. You remind Asgore that the other monsters love him. He looks away, flames wavering. Even so, this is for the greater good. tell him the other monsters would miss him. His breathing gets funny for a minute. But don't you have a family of your own? You point out that it's your problem, not his. You were the one who ran away. Okay. Just keep chugging along. Asgore avoids eye contact. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's my bad. Alright. Here we go. Besides, who would take care of the gardens? And what about that phone call? Please, I'm not worthy of your sympathy. Asgore forces a smile. You try to think of something else to say, but you've run out of ideas. You already know what I'm trying to do. And I can't shake the feeling I've lived through this before. In the past, I'd felt a strange sense of deja vu whenever I encountered humans. But I never heard from them again. Decades passed, and I began to connect the dots. But I continued to hope, and I continued to let them leave. I could have joined them, but I stuck to my self-appointed prison. Oh, one moment. My own carelessness brought undue tragedy, but I can't let another child meet an early end. So please, just take my soul. It is your only hope of escape. I wouldn't say they led their children to their deaths. I wouldn't quite go that far. Seems talking won't do any more good. Can you show mercy without fighting or running away? Did I scare you? Did I scare you with that one? Did I scare you with that one? You still won't fight? But why? It was my rage, my sorrow, and in my shame, I turned my back on those who needed me. And just to remind you, I'm currently playing through the canon Inverted Fate way it plays out. Every ending is what would canonically happen if you took those actions, but this is what actually happened in the story. I know Tori would never follow through such a cruel path. Yeah, Papyrus is cool. And yet, music is fantastic in Inverted Fate. You're right about that. Much has changed. I heard it from Napstablook, as well as a dear friend, all because of one foolish act. But I suppose that doesn't matter to you. I've hurt you, haven't I? Are you finally breaking through? Of course, I have. You're just a child, and yet I asked you to. But after all this time, after all this guilt, I have longed for retribution. But even if I ended this myself, I would only hurt you further. But what else can I do? It's either me or Toriel. Asgore looks lost. Yeah, let's go Monster Party and have Asgore join. Gosh, if only Monster Party continued, it might have been a popular AU. Perhaps Asgore will listen now. You tell Asgore you'll find another way, but first he has to give you a chance. But is it possible? Whether it is or not, you promise to stay determined. I admit, I'm still wary, but how will you ever prove yourself if I refuse to let you try? Human, you have a big heart, and I know you mean well. So, for the future of humans and monsters alike, I will put my faith in you. Human, you have proven yourself in more ways than I expected. Your desire to not harm another, your will to resist the odds. I think you will do just fine. Although, given the climate, I have one last gift for you. It's Charmander. I'll try to stay out of trouble. Whoops. If you ever need me, human, please don't hesitate to call. Until then, I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for everything, Dad. I can't believe that worked. I really saved him. And all I had to do was reset. Guess it makes me a superhero. Something still doesn't add up. So if there's anyone there, could you please stop being so cryptic? ... Well, it was worth a try. Way to go, buddy. I'm impressed. No, it's like that whole mess never happened. And it's really okay to keep doing this? Sure, it's not like they'd remember. And think of all the good you can do. And I've got one last question for you. Did we know each other before? Okay, Tez, I will say, well, genocide isn't canon. The non-canon genocide route actually specifically goes around the fact that Flowey convinces Frisk that there are no consequences. In this non-canon scenario where there's genocide, Frisk then, since it's all a game, starts to kill a handful of monsters. It's not a true genocide, it's more of a super violent neutral. And in the super violent neutral, things get very different from the canon scenario. But yeah, it's absolutely non-canon. Frisk would never actually go on a mass murdering spree in this AU. They just would not. It doesn't mean they're a good person. It just means they aren't like a evil person. Because you kind of have to be evil to like actually want to kill everyone, right? So a Frisk that's actually like truly evil is non-canon. Don't be silly, kid. I would have told you if we had. But you said you used to be able to reset things too. And some of this stuff feels way too familiar to be a coincidence. There is no player in Inverted Fate. The games that you can control Frisk, but there's only one canon scenario. You can go down non-canon scenarios, but there's only one that actually happens, right? The others are what would actually happen in those scenarios, but there's only one scenario that actually happens, and there's no player in that scenario. Well, it could have been someone else. I honestly don't know. Alright. I trust you, Flowey. Well, cheer up, okay? We can always look into this on the way. But we won't get anywhere by standing here. Then I guess it's time to hit the road. And with that, the runes is now complete. So, we have now gone all the way from the start of Inverted Fate to the end of the runes. And I have to ask you all a very, very important question. What did you all think? What did you all think of Inverted Fate so far? This is my absolute favorite AU. Like, hands down, there is no AU I like more than Inverted Fate. Oops, you missed it. That's unfortunate, D's. Well, you can always come back. All right, now for the second question, um, here I'm going to ask you a question here. Here, let me make it the question here. Welcome back, Bob, and thanks for the blue super. Here is your question. You are back. It's been fantastic. We finished the runes. And since we finished the runes, we got through a good portion of the start of the story. So now we're going to do a poll here. And whatever the result is what we proceed with. I'll wait another moment or two for other votes. I totally have Snowden in me. I don't need to rest yet. I'm 100% confident I can finish Snowden. I'm not sure about post Snowden, but Snowden I can do. But it looks like, oh, trust me, I've done 5 hour long streams before. I can take a longer stream. I did a singing stream that was near nonstop. But it looks like the results are in. I'm going to end the poll. And yeah, the results are in. Okay. So, I don't know when we will continue. I'm going to lay out what I expect because I do want to continue, and I imagine you all want to know when I'm going to be doing it. I will try to do it within the next 24 hours. I will try to do a continuation. I cannot promise you a continuation, unfortunately. I would love to, but I can't. But I will try to clear up everything in my schedule to have time. If I don't, I will have the next one within 7 days. So, for those of you who missed anything, the VOD will be up and you are all free to do whatever. If you enjoyed this stream, please like it just so others can see it and others can enjoy Inverted Fate. Because, again, I can't emphasize enough, it is such a good AU. And really quick, let me pull up something because this might. Yeah, like 100%. The more people who see this AU, the better. I'm going to quickly try to find something for you all. I just need to see if it's a thing that exists. If it isn't, then that's sad, but we can deal with that. I'm digging around right now. Okay, so really quick, what's a game you all would like to see? I'm trying to think. Is there a cool game that you all would really like? I already checked Undertale Last Corridor. Undertale Last Corridor yielded no results for what I'm looking for. I want to pull up something for you all, but let's see. I'll double check Undertale Last Corridor. Yeah, there are 0 results there. Um, Shooting games. What about Valorant? Would you like me to look for Valorant for you really quick? I could pull up Valorant. If not Valorant, Apex. What are you leaning towards if you want an FPS game? Inscription? Did I finish Inscription on the channel? I did. Okay, I just need to make sure. Okay, so let me quickly, I'll look for Inscription. I'm going to see if I can yield any results. Oh, wait. Let me raise my volume in case. Okay, that's a dud. I have one more idea, okay? Give me just a second. No, that won't work. Okay. I found something for Inscription, but I don't think it'll be very entertaining. Okay, Fortnite? I think I can find something for Fortnite. Give me just a moment. If you want Fortnite, then I can find you something for Fortnite. 1 second. Oh, a lot of this is kind of cringe. Oh gosh, a lot of this is cringe. A lot of it's so cringe. Is there anyone that's just playing Fortnite? Oh, wait. I got this. No. Wow, this is just such a dud. No, I'm not planning on playing it. I have something else in mind. I'm just struggling. Okay, what if I try this? Maybe if I try this, it will work out. Why is everyone not in English right now? Actually, I know exactly why. That's sad. I'm determined to make this work. This is taking me longer than I was hoping, but why is no one in English? Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. I'm going to just start throwing in game names and checking. Boom, I found someone. Okay, this person's interesting enough. Here we go. You need to. They're sub only. Okay. Refresh. Okay. Here we go. We're raiding. We're raiding everyone. Here we go. This is a raid. This person is playing Hollow Knight. I'm not sure if any of you like Hollow Knight, but Hollow Knight's a boppin' game. Yeah, just subscribe and then speak. And if you don't like him, unsubscribe later. All right. Let's see. So, with that, let's just quickly, if everyone's popped in, thank you all for coming, and we're going to end around here. So, thanks for coming, and I'll see you all next time.